Apparently not. I don't know. I have no idea. What's going on, dude? He's still watching Cowboy.
Hey, did you ever find any sneakers? Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say?
Not bad. Trying to get a weird Roomba working.
Swell! Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me. You made a good swap. See you later, alligator.
Seeing stuff
Damn
that's.
it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad.
Bratty little asshole.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything? Just point to whatever you...
I take it you wish to be initiated into the mysteries of the Order of the Harvest Moon. Very well. Know then that securing the application was but the first step on your road to enlightenment. Now you must complete a series of tasks to prove your worthiness as an initiate.
What kind of tasks?
Minor pranks, really. Nothing overly difficult. More tests of wit than prowess. But to complete them you must, if you wish to enter these walls.
Minor prank, eh? I'll bet. What have you got in mind?
There is in Harvest a man named Mr. Johnson. He owns a tucker. It is his pride and joy. I should like you to put a scratch in it.
A scratch. That's all?
As I said, a minor prank. Mind you, you are not to damage the vehicle. Merely put a single scratch in it. Once you have done so, return here, and I shall give you your next task.
Okay, scratch the guy's car. I have a feeling that's not as easy as it sounds. Harvest bake sale. Oh. At least the plumbing held up well. Three fire hydrants and the building still burnt down.
My button. Why, I lost that months ago. Where did you find it?
Funny thing, that. I found it in the ashes. At the newspaper building.
What are you implying? That I had something to do with setting the fire? Preposterous. Why, 100 people must have visited that site since the fire. You just try showing that button to Sheriff Dwayne, son. He'll laugh you right out of his office.
All right.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. I hear you've been spreading all sorts of gossip about me around town. You've shut your mouth off about Sheriff Dwayne blackmailing me. Not a smart thing to do, given that Dwayne carries a gun. Anyone who can't keep secrets is unworthy of the order. I wish I hadn't already given you that lodge application. Well, don't hold your breath waiting for your mail. That's all I can say. Next time you post, don't forget.
Mood swings. I want that though.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's Diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's Diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest. I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it. That's always the wisest course, boy. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong can get you in a world of trouble, especially if you're a gynecologist. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us. You've been shooting off your mouth about me and Boyle, Steve. Say what? Stop on by any time, Steve.
Bye-bye.
Straight slotted screwdriver. Where did I need a screwdriver? Oh, I think at my house. Oh, it's a different type of screwdriver. Okay.
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye now. Okay. Oh, I haven't been in here yet.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses. It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see, a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
Good point.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the Lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you. You're spouting gibberish.
Gotta ask.
You're spouting gibberish. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe checked in. Burnt flyer.
Well, that didn't work.
What's up, bud?
Stop wasting my time, young man.
Let's go to the graveyard with a shovel. See what we can dig up.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
I gotta figure out what the screwdriver is for. I could have sworn there was another place to use a screwdriver. What's going on, Neo? There we go. I think I just got game over.
This is your first arrest, Steve. You just remember, we've got a 3 strikes, you're out rule here in Harvest. But you keep your nose clean. You hear?
Okay then. Give me a kiss goodnight. Speckled with odd stains. That's nice.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Guess I better go to the school.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
I have a...
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
They'll think nothing, you little bastard. You have no proof of your allegation, and we'll be sure to avoid this broom closet in the future. Come, Miss Whaley.
Not likely now. Thanks, Steve.
I have a feeling I messed up something. The no proof thing. Did you watch the last one? A small child got beat to death with a baseball bat. Yes, by a teacher during class. Yes.
Don't hurry back.
That was definitely the goriest.
Can't talk now. Why, you're spouting nonsense, Happy trail.
I gotta figure out some way to get proof of them banging. There we go. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. I think this is what I need. Hopefully I don't have to find film too, but... Oh, Neo, you also need to watch the previous video so you can see like a 95-year-old man get beat to death with the, or not to death, just beat with the porno magazine he's jacking off to.
Oh man.
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
Are you blackmailing us, you little shit?
Calm down, Mr. Harrell. Stephen would never do that. He's a smiley bear. But we should give him a token of our appreciation for his silence. Here, Stephen, take this baseball bat. You'll find it quite useful. More than that you won't get. We don't have much money. We're educators, not janitors. Now, will you take the bat or not? Then you damn well better keep your mouth shut about this. Please?
He'll keep his mouth shut if he knows what's good for him.
I hope that was the right answer. Maybe the baseball bat is a good weapon? Oh, I bet you I gotta put it on the news. This is either gonna solve the puzzle or get me killed.
Say, that's pretty cute. The teacher and the principal carrying on in the school closet. Thanks for the tip-off, sport. I'll be sure to mention it in tonight's newscast. Don't hurry back.
Oh boy. Wait, was that a door? Something tells me I'm supposed to get the bat. I don't know. Both probably do. But I want to see.
Huh?
Are you black?
Calm down.
That a boy. Take.
However will I keep the children?
I have a spare I can bring in tomorrow. Unless you'd prefer a chainsaw this time.
I'll talk to Mrs. Phelps.
It is a weapon. Retro with bat. Boy.
can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security.
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
This is a nice sound.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I'd say it's been a pleasure.
Somebody's getting whipped. Shit, I don't know what the fuck to do. I thought so.
Bye bye.
I think I need to find a Phillips head screwdriver or something. It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I got scratched that guy's car, but I know if I scratch it with him watching, it's gonna end badly.
Hey, what the? You rotten son of a...
Yeah. Alright. This is so stupid. He doesn't have a wife. He just has a crush on that lady. I'm gonna go back to having a photo. Oh, no, he's just disgusting. That's all. Where did that... I want that. I might just cheat.
Now that's a pretty butt.
The site of the old newspaper building, in the ashes.
I'm surprised you missed it.
How about that?
As you can see, it's the button of a postal worker.
And we've only got one in Harvest, and he's missing one of his buttons. So what? If you're saying Boyle burned down that building, you've been watching too much TV. That button isn't evidence of anything. He could have dropped it there any time in the past 6 months after the fire. Do me a favor, boy. Leave the detecting to the detectives.
Let me talk to the firefighter about that. Everybody's favorite character.
What's that got to do with me?
Apparently nothing.
What's that got...
Maybe I can... Fucking A.
Well, that didn't work.
Stop wasting my... My good...
I caught them together in the broom closet. Seems they go in there every day after school.
Sakes, I hope you're not going to ask me what they're up to. There's certain things that a boy and a girl do together when they're in love. Horrible, disgusting, slimy things that they want to share with each other. Which Mr. Harrell and Miss Whaley had been swapping on a regular basis. Oh, wait till the PTA hears about this!
Maybe I missed something in here. Hmm. Bet you those are health items.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back.
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister. You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. You're not making sense. You're not making sense. Come back and visit me.
No screwdrivers anywhere. We have to go to the meat plant and see what's up. Creamed asparagus. Tape and a wrench. I don't have any money though.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy? Just point. Hello, care to? Okay, come back.
I can't ask her. Smells like pickles. Okay, I need to figure out how to get the sewer thing and a fucking screwdriver. Well, I could open the bars to my dad's window if I have a Phillips head screwdriver.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. Nice to see you again, Steve.
Maybe.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Damn it.
Really? The shovel didn't work? I thought for sure. Whoops, nope. The shovel would have done something on the grave.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
What is that for? Shit, guys. I might just cheat a little, because this isn't very fun for anybody. Punch the old man in the face.
Oh, I'm not interested in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just cheat a little. I'm pretty relaxed. It says that. Yeah, I heard this was a really short game, but I had another game I wanted to play in October too.
You can't.
I was only...
Indeed. And
secure.
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need... Why should I... The Sheriff Dwayne is getting a little extra money on the side, is he? I presume... Civic-mindedness is admirable, but when exercised against someone like Dwayne, it is hardly a survival trait. I intend to let him know exactly what you're up to.
Hmm. How is that guy in two spaces at once? I think they might be. I think they might actually be Nazis. Wait. Just because they were talking about how that looks like a swastika. And it's after World War. It's in the 50s. Oral lube. That's what I need. That's what I need. Oops. Needed to lube up the manhole key. Oh, nightfall. Oh, this is the first night. We're gonna see aliens. He moved it inside, but this is the only fucking spot I've seen. Oh, fuck. I've seen a manhole, so I think we know what to do.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
Coat of moisture.
Well, that didn't work.
You know, might be worth a shot, to be honest. I should probably unequip that baseball bat. I think I'm gonna go get a refill real quick. You know what? I'm trying to use a weapon as a puzzle item.
Damn it.
It's gonna be one of those, try every item that you have on everything on the screen. It did say to ask what's her face about those, so maybe I can ask her. Phillips head. That's what I want. Sexiest tomboy award.
Did it.
How do I get out of here? Oh. All right, later, dude. I should have known, really. Let me just scratch that car again real quick.
Did it.
Gotta figure out how to cut that alarm. I want to know what's going on with that guy in there.
So, you have completed your first task. Now that you've scratched the tucker, you may proceed to your second task. You will steal a bolt of fabric from the fireman and bring it to me. Very well then. Use whatever means necessary, but bring the cloth to me here, and I shall give you your third task.
Time to get naked again. Is that a hamburger? What is even the point of this fucking game?
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. and let's keep him that way.
A bolt of fabric from the fire department. The fuck does a bolt of fabric mean?
Hello, Steve.
Still sketching the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go. Come again?
I haven't came yet.
Stop it! You're messing me up!
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush.
Yeah, I'm not gonna figure this game out on my own. This has adventure game logic. Or I need to be taking notes like I didn't miss.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless tucker. I must say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Edna's little girl, Karen, is missing. As an educator, I take a personal interest in the well-being of Harvest youth. Today's drain on society is tomorrow's material resource. A tragedy? Yes, but natural in a sense. Read your Darwin. Only the fittest survive. And how tough is a little girl?
Great.
Oops, you just lost me. Drop in again soon.
For adult quality time. I don't think I'll do that, bud. I've seen your adult quality time in the broom closet. I'm probably gonna go to jail if I pull this. Maybe not. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I do want the fire axe, though.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
I'm just carrying around a ladder with me. Makes perfect sense. Somebody's slapping the shit. Oh boy. Yo, for anyone wondering, I'm cheating pretty bad. I'm not even gonna try to hide it. Let me just rob you in broad daylight.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Oh boy. Remind me not to play any more point and click adventure games. Rosy palm meets rosy cheek.
No! Leave that there. If any of it turns up missing.
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go!
Well, that didn't work. I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat. Here, son. Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
Mom's kind of fucked up.
So, your father okayed the meet, huh? How's he doing? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along now. A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
chunk of meat. Whoops. Well, obviously I have to feed it to the Dalmatian.
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You'd do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet? Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt. Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
All right. All right.
Oh, I got a pitchfork. Look at that body.
What do you people want from me?
More pie, Sailor?
Welcome to our order.
The hand that grips my footsteps. Stephanie.
Always the same shirt. You know, I feel like it started off really disgustingly offensive, and then it kind of petered off. Unless it's gonna get real weird. It's advertised as the most violent adventure game ever made.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Jimmy James.
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole. Lack of respect for authority, a fine trait for a member of the Order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. I've decided to join the...
That place. You may be playing right into their hand.
That's one of the things...
I think I read this already.
My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car? Why would you do something like that?
It's part of the lodge initiation.
I see.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but getting into the lodge is the best way to find out.
By committing vandalism? Well, I guess you'll
Scratching a car is no big deal.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was overreacting. You know the firemen? Someone stole some fabric from them, and they're up in arms about it. Another harmless prank?
However many it takes to get in, Stephanie. If I have to use them to escape, then I will.
Are you using them?
It was just a bolt of cloth.
You've turned the firemen against each other. They think one of their own stole it.
Would you rather stay here? I've heard that harvest is lovely in the fall when the leaves turn orange and gold, and the annual blood drive paints the town red.
All right. You have a point. I understand that a little girl is missing.
That's right. Her name's Karen.
I heard the pod parents talking about it downstairs. When did it happen?
Tuesday night.
God, that was a bad night for everyone. Tuesday, our upstairs toilet backed up. As if that wasn't bad enough, Mr. Potsdam was livid, almost irrational, like the toilet had it in for him personally. Through the wall, I kept hearing him ask somebody named Mr. Swell whether the toilet would be fixed by dark. And when Swell said it'd take most of the night to fix, Daddy totally lost it. Swell said he'd stay all night and fix it, but that didn't seem to help. Potsdam stormed out of the house and didn't come back till next morning. Come back and visit me soon, okay? I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. You're not making sense.
Maybe I gotta be more subtle.
You're not making sense.
Nope. I tried. Yep. Thought she would.
Come back and visit me soon.
Bye. Ashley, I hope you have this game on mute. Matches, eh? Under the table. Whoa. Thank you, Moose. Whose purse is that? Is that the... Oh, that was... the girl from the diner, Karen. I think.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me. I feel terrible about what happened at the fire station. Those firemen helped me decorate my diner. I can't believe one of them stole that cloth from the others. It must have been someone else, don't you think? Oh my God. I can see it in your eyes. Karen's dead, isn't she? You're lying. You're telling me this just to get the reward.
I wouldn't do that.
Do you have any proof then? Karen's little purse. Oh. Here's your reward money. Please, take it and go.
Oh, now I have money. I can finally buy something. Hopefully it's enough for... how. Oh, do I use the wrench on that pipe thing in the sewers? What was I even trying to do? Oh, I'm supposed to steal the... I really need to get a notebook for games like these. Alright, so this part I didn't cheat for. I just know how to break glass silently in real life. Don't ask me how. Well, I got in all right. I just didn't realize there was an alarm on. The glass broke silently, I should say. Didn't set off an alarm anyway. Now this part I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
I might just kind of cheat my way through this game. It's not as funny as it was on the first time. was weird. This must have been a double CD game. Oh, wait, no. The taping of the glass is so it doesn't shatter everywhere. Cut yourself.
Hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless Tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning, Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me, coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business. Heavens,
There's the offensive.
If a pole and scissors were good enough for your father, I don't see why decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. I hear those silly firemen broke out the axes and hacked each other to death. Things never were the same between them after the firehouse robbery. Oh well, maybe now we'll get some real men for the fire department. Though the way things are going, I doubt you'll be around to see it.
What do you mean?
Can't you feel it? The way the stalks whisper in the autumn wind? It's almost harvest time, Steve, when the chaff will be cast aside before the feasts. So, what's this about some remains you found in the graveyard?
I found the body of a little girl. I couldn't say for sure who it was, but I suspect it was Karen. Her skull and spinal cord had been ripped out of her body. The body was covered with dirt. I found it next to a hole, like someone dug her up and then mutilated her.
I imagine Edna was upset. Poor dear. I just hope this doesn't mean she's backing out of the bake sale. She's in for 3 dozen cookies, you know.
How can you be so cold?
One shouldn't allow one's personal tragedies to interfere with one's responsibilities. One should get back on one's feet. That's what sparkling new appliances and fruit baskets are for. Isn't it exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight? That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Don't you think it's odd, having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh, a-hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do so many out-of-towners drop dead in Harvest?
I have wondered about that, and I think it has something to do with the air.
But there's nothing wrong with the air. It's perfectly clean.
That's what I mean. Big city folk, they get so used to smog that clean air is a shock to their systems. Gets them every time. Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Let's see if he does it again.
What a thing to say to your mother. Was that an invitation now that your father is out of action? Maybe later, dear. Right now I have housework to do. Though you can watch if you want. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
It's the only person that responds to that. Oh, wait. I bought XCOM 2 plus all DLC for 20. Nice. I like half of XCOM. If it just went straight to the fights without any of the base building, I'd like it more, but
There now. See how easy?
I wonder if he kills you if you don't put out enough papers. Okay, let me get my final. See what else they want me to do.
And here it is, the object Dodd, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well. An unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say, c'est la vie. Yes, a barber cut down in his prime. Of course, you only wanted the bowl, but that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may. Yes, I suggest you succeed. Beyond that, you must find your own answers. Members of the Order must be resourceful and cunning. So must you be to become one with them. Tonight, the bake sale commences. Soon, the annual harvest blood drive will be at hand. When sacrifice will be the order of the day, your time in harvest grows short.
Okay, so the post office guy is probably a member. He was tasked with burning down the newspaper thing.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked. Tonight's the bake sale. I'd promised to make brownies, but now with Karen gone, well, I just can't bear to go. I can't focus on anything. Now the diner is all I have, and I feel lost when I'm not here. Mr. Pastorelli was electrocuted. He's dead. It looks like some thief wanted his barber's pole but didn't think of the consequences.
Maybe it's what the guy had to do. Maybe whoever it was really needed that barber's pole bad.
That's no excuse for hurting someone else. Even if Pastorelli were alive now, his heart would be broken. And what's a little profit compared to that?
Now let's see that corpse. Let's see if Pastorelli is in here.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your innards shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing. I do hope you'll attend the bake sale and spend heavily. It's for the needy, you know.
Sure. And all they have to do to benefit is die.
A ditch makes a poor resting place. You'll need to learn that, if you ever want to leave Harvest.
You make it sound like I have a choice.
A choice that is rapidly vanishing. Join the lodge, Stephen, while you may. What kind of monster would cut down so young a child? I don't get nearly as much for the smaller coffins. I'd say it's been a pleasure.
Be right back, guys. Alright. Do I gotta chop them open?
Oh, man.
Is he wearing the same flannel as me?
Okay. Oh man.
Who punches like that?
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you've got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man. Got the goods, have you? You're in harvest, my young friend. Have you tried the road out of town yet? Do so and you may question exactly who has who.
Look, are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue. I do suggest you take it, or it's all you'll get from me. A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
Okay, so wasp nests. Do I take this glue to? Oh. Do I take this to the wasp lady? No, I can't go in there. He mentioned wasps, I thought.
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause. Mercy, what a terrible thing to say. Isn't it, ladies?
Yes, terrible.
What a good boy you are. Have a cookie. Derelicts and bums who wander into town who don't have enough money for a decent burial.
They deserve to be buried. It's the Christian thing to do.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in harvest?
Don't be such a wise apple, Steve.
I have never heard the term wise apple.
What a good boy.
Why, I never.
Yes, never.
Ladies, someone has just burned down the TV station.
On the night of our bake sale?
Somebody else is getting initiated. Oh, the station is closed, huh? I better save it, just in case.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
Is it? Is it? It could be. I don't know. I don't know what you're getting into.
What do you people want from me?
More pie, Sailor?
Welcome to our order.
I want
Step.
Hello, dear. I suppose you heard about DNA's diner burning down. Poor Edna. First she loses her little girl and then this. The nerve of some people burning down the TV station to detract from our bake sale.
I doubt the perpetrator did it just to annoy the Harvest PTA.
Coincidence? I don't think so. Just 6 months ago, the newspaper building went up in smoke. Obviously, there's a firebug on the loose. Either that or a communist. Steve, I'm so scared. Just ask Colonel Monroe at the missile base. He'll tell you. Now that the bake sale's over, I just don't know how I'll fill my time. Oh, I feel so useless. My goodness. What's wrong with her? My goodness. Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. You just pop them back in. See? As good as new. That tarantula she ate must have had wasp eggs in it.
Don't you think we should get her to a doctor?
What for? She's got her mother. How silly I was, feeling useless just because there are no more cookies to bake. I can still rear my brood. This is a sign, Steve. I have a purpose again.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Mind, that fire still burns my britches. First the newspaper building, then DNA's diner, then WHAR. I sense a pattern. And any pattern I can't make a dress out of is no darn good. We took a black eye on the bake sale, but I'm sure the Harvest PTA annual blood drive will be more successful. Overall, we made about $200, hardly enough to bury a dead horse, and definitely not enough to cover the annual blood drive.
Alright, so I wasn't the only one that saw that, right? Let's add baby mutilation to the list of harvest.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory, Steve. If you're still here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with a needle.
We don't use needles.
Sounds familiar. No one's sticking me with a needle. Seems like a theme of this year.
Hank? That kid over by the television?
Your little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring him with this amnesia poop.
Is he really sick?
Look at the show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA charity bake sale. It's on Friday, you know. I hope you're still planning on going.
I don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair. What's gotten into you?
I don't know, damn it. That's what I'm telling you.
Don't you dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter. How do you think she'd feel knowing her fiancé was a gutter mouth?
I feel like this is dialogue that should have been open at the beginning.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today.
I tried to open the door. It was locked.
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie?
The bake sale is on Friday.
Never put off till tomorrow.
But they'll be stale.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well,
But you...
Of course not.
That is definitely dialogue from the
Don't
first
forget to
chapter.
put the papers out.
That tarantula she ate must have had wasp eggs.
Steve.
Hank?
What?
Why are you sitting in front of that blank TV?
Someone burnt down the TV channel. There's nothing on. Nothing on.
Honestly, Hank, you're acting like an alcoholic. I told you all that TV would hurt you.
Watching TV don't hurt me, Mom. But not watching TV hurts bad. If I find out who burnt down the TV station, I'll make him wish he was one of those damn Indians. You're in trouble. How's it feel to be a jailbird? At least I'm not a jailbird. Know what happens to jailbirds? Just like turkeys and chickens, they wind up getting cooked. Fried. Hey, if they gave a badge for finding dead little girls, guess you'd be an Eagle Scout now. Huh, Steve? Well, you wasted a lot of time for nothing. But at least you got to see Karen up close. Always wanted to see what a real dead body looks like. You lucky duck. Good.
Gotta get my paper.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way.
TNA's diner is no more, as is Edna herself. She hung herself as soon as she realized what had happened to her beloved establishment. A true entrepreneur and a credit to her nation. Come now. Anyone who spoke with her for 5 minutes would have known what a tragedy the destruction of her diner would be. Still, you sought to torch her diner, and torched it is. You have proven yourself a worthy candidate for initiation. This was only a trial to determine your worthiness for testing. Your initiation into the mysteries of the harvest will soon begin. In the meantime, be patient. Protocols must be observed before initiation may commence.
How I recognize the sign?
You will know when you receive the invitation. Bring it here, and your initiation shall begin.
Ooh, is it in the mail? You really like that pie.
Say, can you spare a dime for a buckaroo who's down on his luck? The whole shebang just went up in flames, and I'm looking to mosey on to greener pastures, where the sunset's always golden, and there's always another savage to kill. Say, the whole shebang...
Ugh.
Hello, dear. Oh, dear, I just heard what happened to Stephanie.
What do you mean? What happened to her?
You haven't heard? Well, young man,
That baby eyeball scene is gonna stick with me for a bit.
You can't go into Stephanie's room till the sheriff gets here. He's upstairs, outside Stephanie's room, waiting for the sheriff. Why not go up and chat with him? I'm fixing something for Dwayne. And there's dental floss in the medicine cabinet.
Game of the year, 1993?
Guess I can forget about the meat, huh?
What do you mean?
Your dad must have pulled some strings. Be sure and check Stephanie's pillow, you lucky bum.
What the hell are you talking about?
You'll see once the sheriff gets here. Stephanie. Things'll never be the same now. Guess I'll be watching TV nights.
Okay, you can come in now, son.
My God. Is that what I think it is?
Yep, it's a spinal cord.
Is it Stephanie?
I can see a resemblance, but I can't be sure.
More pie, Sheriff?
Pie? Don't you realize what's happened?
Oh, indeed I do. I can just hear the tongues wagging at the PTA. Was it suicide?
Never heard of anyone pulling their own spinal cord out before. Off the record, I'd have to say no. No, all in all, I'd say this was death by natural causes.
Natural causes?
You can't live without a spinal cord, son. Nothing unnatural about that. Think I will have some more pie.
Right away.
I can't believe this. This is horrible.
Believe me, you get to the point to where this is routine. Now the only clue we got is that card on our pillow. Take a look at it.
Just the church logo. Just the church logo. I don't know where to go. Dental, yeah, I'm gonna get that dental floss, hopefully. Oh. Okay, I can't pick up the dental floss, but I'm gonna remember where it is.
What do you want? Steve! Providence is smiling down on Marvin J. Potsdam Jr. today. The lodge called. They're reviewing my application in light of some new qualifications that have been called to their attention. Isn't that strange? You lose some meat, and you gain some meat. What a strange and wonderful world. So, you found that poor little darling after all.
Her skull and spinal cord were torn out of her body, just like Stephanie. Looks like someone else got an invitation to the lodge, doesn't it? There was something oddly ritualistic about how it was done.
Now, don't go reading too much into this. Karen was a friendly little girl. Maybe she got too friendly with the wrong person. Going around, kissing everybody, climbing in men's laps without so much as a by your leave. That's just asking for trouble. They've got a word for girls like that. Slut.
And there's the offensive I expected from this game.
Well, of course you're right. Poor little thing. Steve, I got my invitation. I'm going to be a member of the Order of the Harvest Moon. I hope so. No one knows what it's like inside, but I'm sure there's secret handshakes, special signals, and always lots of meat. You should really join, Steve. I have a feeling you'd be prime material, but you'd better hurry, because opportunity only knocks once. And if you don't grab the brass ring, bam! You've missed the train. Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me. You know, with a slaughterhouse full of meat in town, what kind of nutcase would steal a barber's pole? Oh well, Pastorelli won't need it where he is. God rest his soul. Those silly willies down at the fire station are just incensed about losing some decorating stuff. Some people. Yeah. Maybe they should be more concerned with fire and less with flame. Harvest will never be the same without DNA's diner. Or without DNA, for that matter.
Oh, always count it to the fat dude and the wife beater to bring the offensiveness back into the game.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
did things out of order. Still kind of cheating, by the way.
Can't allow you to take her remains, boy. What kind of sicko are you, anyway?
DNA's time. She-Hulk. Her suit still. This in the
How I...
You.
Hmm.
What do you mean?
Your dad must... You'll...
Can't allow... I don't suppose it'd hurt for you to take the card, seeing as it was addressed to you. Shucks. I'm sorry I had to read it in the...
No.
DNA. She-Hulk. Come. This in the...
How I...
You.
Alright, I'm messing something up. There's no way I would have beat this game.
Well, that didn't work.
What the fuck?
guess I can forget about the...
What do you mean?
Your...
What the hell?
You'll...
Stop on by any time. Stop on.
Hello, Steve. Well, what family doesn't have its little problems? If it's not poor dental hygiene, it's a spinal column on the bed. Hello, Steve. No, Steve. We're going to put her...
Stop on. Can't allow you to... Can't allow... Stop on by any time. Can't allow...
Okay. Damn it. Oh, man.
You received the invitation, but you have not brought it.
I don't understand.
The invitation was not the card, but the spinal cord. It must be presented to me ere I allow you to enter. The mysteries are only disclosed. You were provided an invitation.
I don't think he is, Brad.
You have done well. Now let the initiation commence. As your mystic arc, it is requested and required that I turn over this sacred dagger to you to aid you in your quest.
What is this?
You must now enter the lodge. Initiates find it a hostile place.
Are you supposed to help me or get me killed?
I'm starting you on the path of initiation to a very special, very exclusive brotherhood. I am merely the administrator of a test. Whether you view me as an enemy or a friend depends on how well you're prepared to pass.
This thing? You haven't said what it is.
It is a special weapon. Using it will be part of the initiation. always have a choice, Initiate. Which choices you make matter only to you. Whatever occurs in here is relevant to the great question which you cannot help but answer. What is at issue is whether in answering the question you'll find the answers you seek. You will encounter those intent on preventing or prompting your answer, depending on how you look at it. While the assumption is you want to live, dying is easy and provides its own answer, but not for you.
Just tell me, is Stephanie dead or being held within?
The membership director on the second level keeps track of such things.
Oh, great. Then you are against me.
I am the Sergeant at Arms. I am here to ensure that the protocols are observed. Deviation from a protocol shall result in punishment. Remember what I have told you. Now, let the initiation begin.
Well, guys, this might have to be a Friday thing. All right. I have a poll on my Instagram right now. You're welcome. To decide what I'm doing Saturday night at 11 p.m. It's going to be either another late nightmare nostalgia stream featuring classic horror games or horror themed games, or another art stream, but this time featuring slasher movie instead of classic horror movie. So if you have Instagram, get on there, follow me, RetroSia87, I think is what I go by on there. Give that a vote. Which one you want to see next? No Insta? Well, give me a vote right now, Bread Fan. I'll let it slide. Drawing. All right. I'll jot that down. Another one for drawing. That's fair. That's more than fair, Bread Fan. But I have a feeling I will finish this game on Friday. Especially if I cheat. But yeah, so Friday, the end of this game. Saturday, whatever wins the vote. And then Monday, we'll start a new game. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again. Later.